Hey, hey, everybody. Welcome to our Monday Night Live. And this episode, if you want to make it sound really professional, is all about Ningxia Red, my favorite drink in the world. And you all have heard me say that if you have a pulse, I believe you need to be drinking Ningxia Red. Or you might hear us call it Ninja Red this evening. We really like talking about our Ninja juice and all of the benefits that it provides. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be sharing recipes and stories and education and tips all about the Ningxia Red Starter Kit and Ningxia Red product that Young Living has, one of the best products ever. So we're thrilled that you're with us and with the Believe Team community this evening. And I'm going to turn it right over to my friend Ashley, and she's going to tell us why Young Living is the best.
Okay, hello. I'm excited. Like Shannon said, I love Ningxia Red. It's fantastic. But I love everything that Young Living has to offer. And one of the biggest reasons I stuck with Young Living and chose to pursue all the products in the business side of Young Living is because of their commitment to quality. They have a commitment to quality unlike any other company. They have this process called seed to seal, which means the entire process it is monitored, is watched, from the seeds and the soil to the way they distill and bottle their oils, to the rigorous testing that they do. They are all about strong quality standards. And let's be honest, there are a lot of options when it comes to like supplements and energy options. I mean, there are companies everywhere. But if you're taking something internally, I want to make sure that what I'm taking is safe. I am a nursing mom. I have 4 kids and I've nursed all of them. So obviously everything that I put into my body goes to my kids, and I want to make sure that whatever I'm taking is safe for them as well. So that's one of the reasons that I stick with Young Living, and I encourage everyone, because I'm like, quality is important. Knowing where the products that you're putting into your body and on your body, knowing where they came from and how they were processed and how they were tested, that is important. Young Living doesn't use any kind of pesticide on their products. They hand weed. I mean, they're phenomenal. Like the soil, they won't even use soil unless it's been tested to make sure that it's safe as well. You can view any of their farms at any time, which for me was also a big key. If I wanted to go to one of their farms tomorrow, I could just show up and they would let me walk around and see it. There's no secrets, there's no hiding. They want you to come and experience what Young Living truly is. And so for me, that puts them above everybody else.
Totally agree and feel the same way, Ashley. Thank you for sharing. I'm going to hand it over to Vicki, and she's going to tell us about the benefits of Ningxia Red, a little bit of education about it, and then she's going to share a story from herself and her husband from using Ningxia Red.
Okay, think I did it. All right. Good evening, Vicki Stewart, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the benefits of what I like to call the Ningxia Red Total Body Nutrition Experience. And I wrote notes so I wouldn't forget. It's a fascinating nutritional support that supports healthy blood sugar levels, eye health, circulatory system, our GI system, our brain health, for mental focus, urinary tract. The most important right now are immunity support. It also helps with sustaining natural energy levels. It can help with sleep and skin. I mean, just head to toe, it's an amazing, amazing supplement. And on top of that, it's an amazing antioxidant. And how can 2 ounces a day of this juice do all this that everybody says it could do? Well, the wolfberry or goji berry is what it's also called, is basically a vitamin capsule in the form of fruit. Over 15% of the berry is over 15% is protein by weight. It contains 21 essential minerals, 18 amino acids, and also levels of thiamine, which is vitamin B1, and niacin, vitamin B3, and also vitamin C. And an interesting fact that to get a little sciencey in here from this book, it's the Ninja Wolfberry, the Ultimate Superfood. I thought it was really interesting that the wolfberry nutrient is 67 times the vitamin B1 of brown rice, 2 times the niacin, which is vitamin B3 of baker's yeast, 3 times the vitamin C of raw oranges, 5 times the calcium of raw cauliflower, and 2 times the beta carotene of raw spinach. Excuse me. I mean, that's packed full of goodness right there, especially if you don't like to eat those things. As I mentioned, this is an amazing antioxidant. The wolfberry is rated a top antioxidant food according to the test known as the ORAC, which is the oxygen radical absorbance capacity. And basically, in layman's terms, what that does is it eats up all the free radicals that enter into our body that cause all the illness and unhealthy, makes our bodies unhealthy. So this helps support our good cells to attack and go to battle for us to make us well. And in the Ninja Red, it's blended with some more powerful antioxidants such as blueberries, pomegranate, cherries, plums, and aronia fruit, I think is how you say that. And then we also add in some essential oils of tangerine, lemon, orange, and yuzu. And that is one powerful free radical buster in my book. So you're seriously missing out if you've not tried it, and that's just like a really brief synopsis of it. So my quick little story, my husband can't be here because of his work schedule, but almost 4 years ago, he, sorry, it's hard for me to talk. Okay, he was diagnosed with cancer, and he's good now. We're all good. And this is how we came into contact with the essential oils, and we started on this journey. And he's been drinking the Ninja Red ever since. And he's definitely a testament to the energy levels that it provides him on a daily basis. And he drinks his 2 ounces faithfully, and when he does not drink it, he can definitely tell a difference. So sorry, I just got emotional there. And but for him, it's more the energy levels that help him get through his day with all that his body's been through. And the last couple wellness checks at work, he has had fantastic labs. Everything is in check, and so we contribute a lot of that to our daily regime that we do. So. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Vicki, for sharing. On behalf of your husband, I know that it's been a powerful tool that you've had in your wellness toolbox. So thank you for sharing. And wow, all those benefits of Ningxia Red. That's incredible. Very, very cool. Okay, I'm going to hand it over now to Paul and Lisa and ask them to share their story about Ningxia Red.
Well, my name's Paul, and this is my wife, Lisa, and I'm a pastor at Hillview Christian Church in Marengo, Indiana. I go to church there with Lisa Benham and Tammy Morgan, who you all may know as well. But in 2015, I started feeling off, not feeling well, a lot of joint pain, lethargic, tired. By the time I finally got a diagnosis in December of what was going on, by that time, was having a lot of memory loss, couldn't put timelines together, couldn't remember the names of my children.
We have 8.
We have 8 children, but that's not why I couldn't remember the names. But anyways, in December of 2015, got a diagnosis. I spent a lot of time outdoors, and I ended up with Lyme disease. And so went on a journey of trying to get that taken care of. It was an early catch, but even at that, it had already done a lot of damage. So for about a year and a half, it was very high doses of antibiotics, 4 different antibiotics throughout the month. I would stay on one for Monday through Thursday, come off of it for the weekend, and then back onto a different one. Very high doses, usually like 2 to 3 times what a normal person would take. So by 2017, I'm no energy, just flat. The antibiotics were causing a lot of those issues. Still dealing with brain fog, timeline issues. And about that time, Lisa and Tammy are starting to talk to us about Ningxia and trying that out just to see if it would at least help with energy levels. And so since I've been on the Ningxia, energy level is good if I do what I'm supposed to do and take it like I'm supposed to. The energy levels are good. Clarity of thinking is usually better while I'm taking that. One of the things they wondered if I would see would be help from the joint issues that were caused by the Lyme. I can't say that I saw any great improvement on that. For me, it was mainly energy and brain fog. I had to go back on another round of a very strong new antibiotic that they're using to treat Lyme. And I've been on that for a year. I just came off of it. And it was a bad one. It was probably the roughest antibiotic I've had yet. But as long as I stayed on the Ningxia throughout that process, the energy level definitely stayed up. And so energy levels will be much better, and just clarity of thought and thinking. And then the other, I know we're not necessarily talking about it tonight, and I can't remember the name. It's the little shot, the Ningxia shot. I call it the
tube, it looks like
the 5-hour energy, basically. That for me, there would be days where it definitely felt like it's going to be tough to get through. There's one of our kids. There's Uriah. Tough to get through like the end part of a day. And those have definitely come in handy, a more all-natural way to just get through those last 3 or 4 hours. And I could definitely tell those work well as well for me. So that's a little bit of our testimony. And here in a couple months, I'll get some blood work done, and hopefully we've seen some progress with the Lyme.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing your testimony and your story. I had not heard that before, so thank you for being willing to do that. And the way I describe the Ningxia Red is that when it is giving our bodies at the cellular level the nutrition that our body needs, it frees up our body from the stress of having to work so hard. And that's why we have a byproduct of more energy and more clear thinking, because our body is freer to operate and to thrive since our basic nutritional needs are being taken care of. And you're a testimony to that.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Absolutely. Okay, well, you actually segued very well for us, because we're going to talk about that little tube called Ningxia Nitro. Because it comes in your starter kit. And so I'm actually going to share my screen, and we're going to listen to a video from my friend Lynette. She could not be with us tonight, but she's going to describe Ningxia Nitro for us. Let me share my screen just a second.
I get to tell you about something that is in the box that you will find in your Ningxia Red Starter Kit, and this is called Ningxia Nitro. And in this box are 14 of these little tubes. And I love this little guy. It's like a powerhouse in a tube, and it provides just a quick pick-me-up for any time that you need it. And it's free of sugar and free of the caffeine overload that you get from sodas and energy drinks and maybe too much coffee by the end of the day. It's just a natural way of picking up your energy level. Each of these is infused with essential oils. It has botanical extracts, Korean ginseng, and a green tea extract. It supports your mind and your body It's great if you're really active, if you do running or weightlifting, or if you work out on a regular basis and need that extra energy. And it's also great just for that afternoon slump when you need that extra boost to get you through whatever it is that you're doing that afternoon. What's really cool about it, it not only supports your alertness and cognitive wellness, but it's a good boost for your physical fitness as well. Like I said, it's a natural occurring type caffeine. It's nothing that is added. It supports your normal energy levels and brings it to that level of which it should be. When I take it, I can be tired in the afternoon. I'm a teacher and I've got lessons to teach in the afternoon. I can take one of these and just feel just kind of a calmness and that extra focus that I need and that energy. And it's not that I get this big high and then I come crashing down from it. It's just, I can get through my afternoon and I don't even think anymore about being tired or wish I didn't have to do this. It just provides that extra natural, brings my energy level back to where it should be. Like I said, in this box are 14 of these tubes, and each one of these tubes is a 20 milliliter. And look how handy it is. It does not need to be refrigerated. These can go with you wherever you need to go. You could throw it in a purse, you can throw it in your gym bag, in a backpack. You can throw a few of these in your desk at work, and you have them available anytime that you need it. Have a bad night of sleep? Kids keep you awake, or maybe you've just got a lot on your mind, need that extra boost in the morning to pick you up. It's a great way to start your day as well and kind of give you a little bit of a jump start. I like to take it just by itself. There's a little foil end and a little tab. Just pull that off. There's a little hole there, and I just take it this way. It's great. It has kind of a chocolatey flavor to it, I think. I love the taste of it, and it's great to do that. But I also like to mix it with my Ningxia. And this is a great combination. Just add this, if you put this in a little glass or whatever, add this to it. And if I really want a good boost, this isn't in your kit, your starter kit, but this Ningxia zinc, put these three together in a glass over some ice. It's a great pick-me-up in the afternoon. I just love it. I'm real anxious to hear how you like your nitro when you've discovered that in your starter kit. I love to drink it, and I think you will too, and would love to hear your comments on that.
Okay, let me stop sharing my screen. Fabulous explanation about nitro, and we can all vouch for that, especially the combo of Ningxia Red plus nitro plus your zing over ice is pretty phenomenal. I want to tell you our story real quickly with Ningxia Red. It is probably my all-time favorite Young Living product, and I'm in love with most of them. My kids, some of you have heard me say that we'll talk every once in a while and say, okay, if you were stranded on a desert island and could only take one Young Living product with you, what would it be? And my very practical son always says insect repellent, because if you're on a desert island, you need insect repellent. I always say, if I can only take one thing, this is what I'm taking. Gary Young once said you could survive on just this if you had to. And it has essential oils already in it, which I know they're good for my body, and then all of the antioxidants that I need to stay well and for my body to function. It's my all-time favorite. I started drinking Ningxia Red daily about 5 years ago, and I was gifted a month's supply, which was a huge gift. And after that month, I noticed three things. I noticed I had more sustained energy levels. So I would only drink an ounce or two in the morning, like a shot glass size in the morning. But at 8:30, when it was time to put my kids in bed, I wasn't crashing anymore like I used to. When they went to bed, I used to be just done. But I actually had energy for another couple hours to get the dishes done or read a book or spend time with my husband. That sustained energy through the end of the day was one of the main things I noticed. I noticed that my moods were more stable. I wasn't having as many highs and lows with my mood. And then I also noticed that my hormones, specifically a certain time of the month, were definitely not as crazy. And so this became a priceless thing for mom to drink in the household every day since. I shortly thereafter got my husband and kids drinking it daily, and I'm convinced it's one of the main reasons that we stay out of the doctor's office, because we have actually built our immune system from the inside out, and our immune system is now stronger than it ever has been. So I'm a fan of Ningxia Red, and if you have a pulse, you need to be drinking it. Okay, I'm going to hand it over to my friend Lisa Benham, and she's going to tell us a couple of fun recipes. And Lisa, I'll share my screen to show the recipes when you want to talk about them. And then if you can share about essential rewards, that would be fantastic.
Okay. The first one, I just picked out 2 simple recipes, and I thought I would start with the Ningxia Red Ice Pops. And this is just a real simple a real simple recipe that just takes 1 cup of water, and I just lost my recipe. Something happened. Hold on, sorry. Okay. All right, 1 cup of water, 2 cups of Ningxia Red, and 3 drops of Citrus Fresh Vitality Essential Oil. And you just stir that together, and you just have your homemade ice pops. And instead of just a regular popsicle with sugar in it, you can drink, or you can use Ningxia Red ice pops when it's hot outside. So that's one recipe. And then the other recipe, which I've never tried the ice pops, but I found that recipe and I thought since it's so hot right now, that would be a good one to share. But this one here is really good. This is Ningxia Banana Berry Smoothie. And it's just 1 large banana, a 1/2 cup of mixed berries, and I use frozen, 1/2 cup of milk, 1/2 cup of natural yogurt, and 2 ounces of Ningxia Red. It says 60 millimeters, but it's 2 ounces. And 2 teaspoons of honey, and just blend that up in a blender. And that is really an amazing recipe right there. Love that one. So now I'm going to talk to you just a little bit about essential rewards and why you would want to be on essential rewards once you join Young Living. So Essential Rewards is a program that's an optional auto ship program that allows you to order a monthly wellness box with oils and products that you choose each and every month. And you have to spend a minimum of $50 or basically 50 PV. So when you get on Essential Rewards, there are a lot of benefits to being on it. So first of all, you get discounted shipping when you're on Essential Rewards. You earn product credits. So you earn points for your purchases on ER that you can spend on future purchases. And I like to tell people it's kind of like Kohl's Cash or Macy's money, because they can kind of understand that when you tell them it's just the same thing. You go to Kohl's, you spend $50, you get $10 Kohl's Cash to spend later. And Essential Rewards is kind of that same thing. So the first 3 months that you're on Essential Rewards, you get 10% back, which is good. But then in months 4 to 24, you get 20% back, which is even better. And then after that, which is where I'm at now, you get 25% back. So that's exciting. I love that. So it's good when you spend $100 and you can get $25 back that you can spend and get free products later. That's pretty amazing to me. Then on top of that, you get free oils, loyalty gifts every 3, 6, 9, and 12 months. And on the 12 months, you get an essential oil blend that was formulated by our founder of Young Living, which is Gary Young. And it's exclusively for Essential Reward members only. So you can't get this oil any other way. You have to be on Essential Rewards for 12 months before you can get this oil. And it smells amazing. I love the oil. You are also eligible then for monthly promotional gifts. Now you can get promo gifts by doing one-time orders, but you get some exclusive ER gifts when you're on Essential Rewards in addition to the other promo gifts. So if you spend 100 PV when you're on Essential Rewards, which is basically point per dollar, you get a bonus ER exclusive gift. If you spend 190 PV, you get 2 bonus ER exclusive gifts. as opposed to if you're just doing a one-time order, you don't get anything until you hit 190 and you get the one gift, but you don't get those 2 additional gifts that you get when you're on ER. And then the more you spend, the more gifts you get. So it typically goes up to 300 PV, but occasionally they'll have a month where they'll have 400 PV and you can get some really, really amazing gifts. Then another way that you can save money on ER is the kits. They have a Thieves Kit, they have a Ningxia Kit, which is what we're talking about tonight, the Ningxia Red. And so as Shannon said, if you have a pulse, you should be drinking Ningxia Red. And I do, I drink it daily. And so I ordered the Ningxia Red Essential Rewards Kit. So basically what that is a 3-month supply, and I can save about $30 by ordering it that way. I think it's about 30, somewhere in there. So is it worth it? So if you figure out how much you're spending on other products that you're getting from the store that's full of chemicals for your cleaning, for personal care, for fragrance, and you compare that with things that you can make with your oils that you can DIY, and you do a cost comparison, typically you can find that you will come out kind of around the same price, sometimes a little less, and sometimes it could be a little more, but basically you can switch things out and come out with chemical-free products for about the same price if you just learn how to make the products that you want to use. So, and I love getting my Essential Rewards box every month. And so I can tell you, I don't ask, is it worth it? It's definitely worth it to me. I have been on Essential Rewards since like month 3 when I first joined, and that's been over 3 years. So definitely it's totally worth it. So, but if you're still worried about the amount of money that you're spending each month, just think about all the ways that you can use your oils. Start replacing products in your house, cleaning products, makeup, different things, all the things that you can make. Well, you can't DIY makeup, I don't guess, but just different things that you can DIY, and just start switching those things out. And you'd be surprised, honestly, how little the cost difference is in things that you buy in the store that are full of chemicals. So not only are you able to change your order out each month, but you're getting the opportunity to change up and try new products each month also, and at a discounted rate because you're getting the 24% off the retail, plus you're getting points back for using Essential Rewards. So it's pretty much a win-win, kind of a no-brainer, as I tell everybody. And so you're getting a lot of savings for a lot of amazing products. So, and then if you must, and I don't think you will want to, but you can cancel at any time just by calling customer service, and they will take you off Essential Rewards if it's something that doesn't work out for you. But again, like I said, I don't think you want to, because it's pretty much a no-brainer to be on Essential Rewards. So that is it in the nutshell, I think.
I think you covered it all. That's awesome. Thank you, Lisa. It's definitely the smart way to buy with Young Living. Awesome. Okay, Ashley is going to almost close us out. I'll close us out after her, but she's going to talk to us about the income option and the community.
Okay, this is one of my favorite topics to discuss. I love sharing about the option that you have when you become a member. So when you get your kit, you automatically are given a code that allows you to share it with your friends and your family. When people start asking, hey, why do you smell so good? Or what are you diffusing? Or what is that red drink you keep bringing to the office every day? Then you simply share about it. I fell into sharing by accident. It was not my plan to do that at all. But when I started seeing results with the oils, then I started talking about them and sharing my results, and it just snowballed. So the great thing is that you get that link automatically just by becoming a member. So you have the option to use it, not use it. Use it to make sure you cover your order, or go big and replace your income and stay at home if you want to, or there's so many options with it. I love to tell people that for years my husband and I have 4 children. So we are a family of 6. And for years we lived on one income. He took care of everything and I stayed home. We homeschool. So I stayed home with our children. And even when I was sharing and starting the business opportunity, I kept saying, we're a family of 6 on one income. And recently I've changed my mindset and I've adjusted how I tell people things, because I'm like, well, we're not a family on one income anymore. We are a family on 2 incomes, because of simply sharing with people my love for the products and my love for the community that I've created of friends, by just using and sharing and doing these classes together is phenomenal. And so I tell people, I'm like, oh, we're 2 incomes now, because my income with Young Living buys all of our soaps, lotions, cleaners, supplements, laundry detergent, all of that. I pay for that because my income takes care of it. And then not only does my income take care of it, but then when I buy all that stuff that I have to use anyway, I get more money back and more points to use. And like Lisa said, I get gifts just for buying what I have to do to take care of my family. And so when I started sharing, my goal was I just wanted my order paid for. We were on a tight budget and I just wanted to make sure that anything I bought, I didn't have to dip into our family fund for. And so I just reached out to Shannon and was like, all right, help me, teach me. How do I do this? How do I reach out to people? And not only did she pour into me, but then everyone on this team, we're all just encourage each other. We cheer for each other. We pick each other up when we're in, funks and we're having just rough months. The community is fantastic. If you are looking for a group of people that will encourage you, love on you, cheer you on for every milestone that you achieve, this is the team. Believe team is the team to join. And so I would encourage you strongly, even if it's simply to share enough to get your order paid for. Just start there and then watch your passion and your team grow and your community grow. And I guarantee you that you will go above and beyond just your order being paid for.
Thank you. Very well said. So you're probably like, how do I get my hands on this stuff? Well, it's super simple. You contact the person that shared this video with you, and they've got a referral link where you can go and you can order what's called the Ningxia Red Starter Kit. And it comes with 2 of these bottles. It comes with a box of the nitro that Lynette talked about, and it comes with 30 of the individual packets of the Ningxia Red. And then you also get your membership to Young Living. So you have the same discount all of us have as a wholesale member to be able to purchase anything that's in their catalog at the discount. So it's one of the best decisions we've ever made for our family's health. And we can't wait to hear your stories about all of it as well. So thank you for joining us.